Hi, how are you today? Today, we'll try to approach the part of us that feels inadequate from time to time with a little more love, understanding, and warmth. There are different scenarios when these feelings of inadequacy pop up. They can emerge when you've set a goal that you want to achieve. They creep up on us when we're trying to form a friendship or a romantic connection with someone we really like. And they may be particularly intense when we're in a social setting and comparing ourselves to everyone around us. Our fear of not being good enough has its roots deep in our existence. In most cases, these feelings have been built up over years of hearing comments and having experiences that distorted our perception of ourselves. Oftentimes, many of the opinions and judgments we heard as children and teenagers become burned into our memories, regardless of whether they were directed at us or not. Then, how we cope with these feelings of shame and unworthiness is either by perfecting and controlling, or becoming apathetic and resistant. Someone who has perfectionist tendencies is usually very hard on themselves. They set extremely high expectations, long for the appreciation and recognition of their work from others, and set strict, unbending rules for themselves to abide by. The relentless internal voice of a perfectionist often downplays or completely invalidates any praise they may receive, as badly as they may crave it. They are also likely to overlook any positive experiences and current events because they're usually too worried about small setbacks or making future plans. And unfortunately, over time, this is a very tiring thing for the body and the mind. What's essential for us is to notice these self-critical and harsh inner thoughts, stop them in their tracks, and drain them of the importance and influence they have on our decisions and behaviors. As we do this more consistently, those thoughts will emerge less and with less intensity and power. Perhaps it's unrealistic to completely banish these thoughts from our mind, but we will gain a level of liberation and self-actualization by not allowing ourselves to be held hostage by them. So in today's practice, let's work on rekindling that compassion and understanding we can have with ourselves from here on out. Let's begin by getting situated into a comfortable and seated position. Take your time to get settled in, shifting as much as you need to so that your sit bones and hips are comfortable in this position. Start to release the weight of your legs and hips towards the surface beneath you. And gently roll your shoulders back and release them downward. You can close your eyes, or if you'd prefer, keep them open by gazing gently at one point in front of you. Together, let's take a long and deep breath in and exhale slowly. One more time, take a long, refreshing and deep breath in and exhale. Start to notice which sensations you're detecting in your body right now. Perhaps a sense of vitality, a tingling, maybe a spreading sensation, an emptiness or numbness. Just notice any sensation without labeling them as good or bad. Now, slowly begin to scan your entire body, starting from the crown of your head down to your feet. Every time you exhale, your entire body is relaxing more and more. Let's take a few moments to savor this stillness and this calm that you've just created for yourself. Shift your attention to the natural flow of your breaths and notice how freely and fluidly they're flowing. There's nothing we need to do in order to breathe. It just happens automatically. It's something that we often overlook, but notice how calming our breaths can be for our bodies and minds. Each breath can be so refreshing and relaxing at the same time. So let's stay here just for a few moments and notice our breaths, noticing the flow, the pace, and the depth of our breathing. There's nothing you need to do right now other than allowing the breaths to continue flowing. Your body is still and steady, rooted to the surface beneath you. And now you're sensing that sense of calm and stillness covering your entire body. Try to rest in your presence and surrender to that calm, slow, relaxing flow of your breaths. Imagine your breaths to be this healing, refreshing, and soft light flowing throughout your entire body. Every time you take a breath in, that healing, comforting, soft light is permeating into the depths of your existence. It feels warm, calming, and gentle. Every time you exhale, even the tiniest point of tension in your body is releasing and relaxing. Now, start to feel that light surrounding and caressing your face, neck, shoulders, and chest. Every time you inhale, that light warms, comforts, and calms every area it touches. Watch as the light spreads down toward your abdomen, legs, all the way down to your feet. This warm light continues flowing down your arms and swirling around your hands and palms. With each breath, your entire body is bathed in this loving light. You're relaxing, you're resting, and you're healing from the inside out. And if your mind gets distracted by thoughts, don't get frustrated or annoyed with yourself. Simply shift your attention back to your breaths and back to this healing, warm light. As this light continues to embrace you and your body, try to see what parts of you always feel inadequate. What about yourself do you often criticize? What about yourself do you have a hard time appreciating? Try to see where these feelings of shame and inadequacy are located in your body. It may even be a specific body part that you're always unhappy with. Visualize that part of your body. Start to consider that this part of you will never be satisfied or silenced by any external praise, gains, or success you may have. What this part of us needs is to be loved and accepted, not necessarily by others, but by ourselves. Let's now slowly begin to shift the direction of our breaths and this healing light toward that part of our body. Completely immerse that area in your healing breaths. Acknowledge with every breath you take that you are worthy of love, belonging, and connection with yourself and others. You are whole and valuable just as you are, and you are exactly as you're supposed to be right at this moment. You deserve happiness and peace of mind. And now, when you feel ready, slowly open your eyes and let your gaze wander around the room. Gently and slowly start to move your body, little by little, and check in with yourself. How do you feel right now? Throughout the rest of your day, whenever you have a moment, try to rekindle that healing light by briefly focusing on the calm flow of your breaths. Thank you so much for joining me in today's practice, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.